I mean, trying to know, yeah, name say Bogo so air trendy,
Yeah.
and because of Asema and Yasemda, and Ra is here, Ewo Honum, now even world news outlets in our air reporting, senior explosion, no, is here. Now, comment in Ibia Abano, Ed, essay. This headline sounds like one of those you would read about Afghanistan or Iraq, making it sound so scary, like a terrorist attack. It is not an explosion per se, but an accident of a truck carrying explosive mining materials. So and I'm very sad by this tragic event, but that doesn't mean that the fact should be twisted. Now, uh, comment na Ebano, it's not necessarily about explosion at AC, and it's about BBC's reporting of
Okay.
the explosion. No, and I'm on for any anje who say, senior omo a cave headline. No, almost say many feared dead after huge explosion in Bogoso, Ghana. Into omo patches a okasa, it looks as if you say obi na ahyɛ da akɔ explode biribi wɔ hɔnom but a accident nti amanfoɔ are seeking to correct the BBC. Now this is a video of how the burning vehicle with the explosive exploded at Bogoso. So and on a more serious note, I don't feel sorry for all those who were walking towards the scene. How long shall we continue to be this careless? And also ɛwɔ hɔnom na same share some of the videos na akakopia oni say Twitter there anything goes.
Yeah.
Nti videos bi a yɛde atotototo hɔnom no ɛyɛ ase film kakra ɛnyɛ palatable for viewing. Share your TV ne so a yɛma a wider a friends and short of senior eventually no area ne nyinaa looks like as a communities be a wipe omo totally out amanfo ahwere omo nkwa any adeɛ. I still don't get how that explosion happened. What really caused the explosion? Because it literally wiped out everything in its way. If you had lived in a mining community, you would have known it. The explosive materials are so dangerous that notice is given before it's done in a deep pit, and it sometimes still shakes the communities around. And this time it happened on the earth surface, so you can imagine. And also, Ewo Honum. So and where are the punctuation marks? I don't understand what I just read. Until be in all correct BBC for headlines are omo atro. In you say President Aba Bontin Aba Bekasa afa ho ama omo mahwe omo nkwane ya akọ ama ibusuafo shedding afe no Ministry of Lands say omo behwehwem ekwan e fa so a car air transport explosives no etimi eja eto mu a afe de eventually no etija epaye ema dia asema enye de yebetiye same.
Well, it's a very sad day for us all, as all mine. I mean, say you better sorry. Na you say whole community. Na it's been wiped out as a result of a explosion at Akosu. For most of these mining equipments, be it say explosives and I say woman machinery no. Nizo omode kwa normally bones a pickup. Be edit nimu be 100 meters, 200 meters away. What clear nimu ediamakana edinechino. Then there's another one behind it. One is making sure say a certain distance is kept between the truck and then themselves. We don't have much details about how this was being transported. But the norm, as I know it, is that there is always a pickup, one or two, ahead of the car going to wherever it is going to. How a motorbike could collide with such a vehicle, I honestly don't know. Me didn't want mentiase. Me didn't want mentiase. But Fati, I see. The Rebecca say, Adofo, Abusia, Wona Washre, Womunianum, Womunian Prepra, Womo Apiati. The Rebecca say, Yama on shedding. Na Unyame and Kawo, na on show more a day. Na such a sad incident I see, Ohono. One bomb who bang. I'm hoping, sir, the report we are getting, sir, NADMO is there, sir, the ambulance service is there. I'm hoping, sir, the medical facilities in that area are able and capable of treating the wounded if they are brought to these facilities. I'm hoping, sir, by this time, no, doctors within that area, area from Takwa and Nasi Bibisana, rush you to nearest hospitals, they'll be receiving the wounded. Not necessarily, we may not have to transport them from maybe at the NEC and say, and I say any nearest facility, they may have equipment if there is an emergency surgery to be performed there. I'm hoping, sir, by this time, that movement has happened. We are told that the military is there, coordinating, the ECOSWAY. But, Fatih, we share videos here about social media. Look, it tells us to say there is so much we don't know as we mind. Because there's a possibility, say, a dynamite would not have exploded. A dahonoma, exploded. And so, man, for nams, a honoma, in a bit to do and perform their humanitarian services, say, they are also endangering themselves.
Yeah.
They are also endangering themselves. Say, it can happen, say, dynamite be a anti-me blue no. A honoma air train, say be blue. Fire service. Ye he say one be honoma. One a kitafo or manfa one honoma. But it brings us to a conversation we need to have as a mind. Me nam na se me hu say sa kasa kese ya tro akire highly flammable, say inflammable yibi enam kwan so a because of that incident you see in Nigeria some years back you share videos now how the fire just wiped and swept every vehicle there no me who sa car ni bi pena na ma start tear breaker me ma me ho be 300 meters gap meaning say it won't save me if anything happens but I don't want to be close. Fatty, you nim say when some of these trucks are on the road, I know say they are built in a certain way, but still in this heat, say we are near bar a bo. And sometimes me who more we are say me di omachi I don't about the 3 man say a we are we that the na anything can happen. And that's my ordinary man's thinking. I may be wrong because there are standards that need to be met before that car will hit the road. And I'm sure the inspectorate bodies are one more making sure that these cars are well maintained, no, they may do their job. But because of that experience from Nigeria, the moment I see some of these trucks, I didn't about me and I say, with this heat, there's a possibility that anything can happen. I'm starting my gap. Video I who ya share no pay no. Say a man for no who say jana so. Na afe no mo ko ha ko hese e de na ekoso ho. And then kaboom. Kaboom. Okay, they see atomic gas explosion. I was on the motorway and yet I felt the impact.
Yeah.
It was no joke. And so I'm imagining what these people would have gone through.
It's unfortunate. It's sad. And I think that for mining firms, any fuel haulage firms, and omo downstream petroleum sector, and I think that key to a jumano moyano, almost safety units, any almost safety departments, any how they feel say they must make sure say every life out there is safe because of operations. And so I know for a fact say Oko mining firms now safety paramount but as cautious as you can be, even in airline industry, but as cautious as you can be, accident to me see. And we one of those things. I won't say negligence beam at a point, and I won't say they didn't take care and not baby, because Sammy, this will not be the first time explosive truck cover surgeon, and says, I mean, an accident.
I mean,